Hello, and welcome back to Cooking, Crafting, and Gardening with Margaret and Mia. Well, I've done it again. Look at all of the dry brown leaves. I forgot to water this plant. I had it in the house in an area that I just totally forgot about it. So I'm gonna clean it up and repot it. What I'm going to do is place this coffee filter in the bottom of the pot so that all of the dirt doesn't go to the bottom of the pot like it has previously. I'm going to use 3 rocks to put at the very bottom of the pot, so that this gardening twine that I've just basically braided, so it's 3 strands on each, I'm gonna put it through the pot, and when I put the rocks in the very bottom of the pot and then put the pot in, the pot won't be all the way at the bottom of this pot, and then it'll be able to self-water when I forget to water it. So let's get to it. You know, I don't know why I forget to water plants. I love them. I don't want them to die. And you know, sometimes life just gets busy and you forget where you have plants placed throughout the house. So look, this one I was just able to pull out. It's so dry. Hopefully this little hack works. And so let's take it out. Let me angle my down a little bit. I didn't water this guy, so I'm having a hard time getting it out, so let me wiggle it out. There we go. So I wiggled it out, and all I'm going to do is place this coffee liner in the very bottom, and I'm going to get a little bit of fresh soil, put in the bottom. Let's see, get these leaves off. I am going to save half of this leaf, and all I'm going to do is cut the leaf in a V to clean it up. I'm gonna do the same thing with this leaf. Gonna cut it in a V. One up here, dried out. Clip it in a V. I'm going to place it back in the pot and press it down, scoop the dirt, put it back in. I'm trying to make sure I don't have any air pockets in the bottom of the in the soil, because that can damage the roots. So I'm pressing it down firmly, and I'm going to put it in the pot. And guess what I forgot to do? guess what I forgot to do? I have to do it all over again because I forgot to put the yarn in. I look down, there's the yarn. So let's start it all over again. So I'm gonna put the yarn through the holes in the bottom. I went to reach to pull the yarn through and there was no yarn or no twine. So when that happens, well, you just have to take the plant back out of the pot and do it again. That's one thing about plants. It's not going to be damaged in any way by me having, see, there we go. I remembered this time. So here you go. I have the twine out of the bottom. I'm glad I put a knot in, unless it would have gone all the way through. Let's put the coffee liner back in. Let me put this glove back in so the dirt won't get underneath all of my fingernails. So again, we're gonna scoop a little bit of dirt. I'm so messy, that's why I have to be outside when I'm planting. Okay, so we have this twine. And what I'm going to do is I'm putting the plant in. You see we have the twine here. And I'm gonna angle it in some so that when I put the dirt back in, the twine isn't on the total outside of the plant. There we go. I should have realized I was missing a step a minute ago, but you know what? Planting is trial and error. And that was an error. So now again, I'm pushing it down, making it compact. Again, there's a twine hanging out the bottom. And remember, I placed the 3 rocks in the bottom. So this pot isn't totally at the bottom. Gonna place it in and I'm gonna give it a good watering. I'll give you guys an update to let you know if I was able to keep the plant moist. Thanks for tuning in to Cooking, Crafting, and Gardening with Margaret and Mia.